What do you think about uh, like Tesla's Dojo efforts, or it can be bigger than Tesla in general? It's kind of like the Tenstorrent, uh,
Yeah.
trying to innovate. Like this is the dichotomy. Like, should a company try to from scratch build its own neural network training hardware?
Well, first, I think it's great. So we need lots of experiments, right? And there's lots of startups working on this, and they're pursuing different things. I was there when we started Dojo, and it was sort of like, what's the unconstrained computer solution to go do very large training problems?
Yeah,
And then there's fun stuff like, we said, well, we have this 10,000 watt board to cool. Well, you go talk to guys at SpaceX, and they think 10,000 watts is a really small number, not a big number.
yeah,
And there's brilliant people working on it. I'm
yeah.
curious to see how it'll come out. I couldn't tell you, I know it pivoted a few times since I left. So
So the cooling does seem to be a big problem. I do like what Elon said about it, which is like we don't want to do the thing unless it's way better than the alternative, whatever the alternative is. So it has to be way better than like racks of GPUs,
yeah.
right?
And the other thing is just like, the Tesla autonomous driving hardware, it was only serving one software stack.
Mhm.
And the hardware team and the software team were tightly coupled. If you're building a general purpose AI solution and there's so many different customers with so many different needs. Now, something Andre said is, I think this is amazing. 10 years ago, like vision, recommendation, language were completely different disciplines. He
Mhm.
said the people literally couldn't talk to each other. And 3 years ago, it was all neural networks, but the very different neural networks.
Mhm.
And recently it's converging on one set of networks. They vary a lot in size. Obviously, they vary in data, vary in outputs, but the technology has converged a good bit.
Yeah, these
And
transformers behind GPT-3, it seems like they could be applied to video, they could be applied to a lot of,
yeah,
and it's like, and they're all really
and it was like to
simple.
literally replace letters with pixels.
Yeah.
It does vision. It's amazing. So,
And then
so
size actually improves the thing. So the bigger it gets, the more compute you throw at it, the better it gets.
the more data you have, the better it gets. So, so then you start to wonder, well, is that a fundamental thing, or is this just another step to some fundamental understanding about this kind of computation?